Stupid.
No, what's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Rob. Welcome back to another episode of From My Experience podcast. I have Tori with me tonight. What's going on, Tori?
It's the Tori and Rob show. You already know what's going on. Hey y'all.
No. Don't. I want that same energy you had when you was defending Alex. You was on Alex's side. No way he at. He ghosted us.
Crazy. My friend is not here.
He's not.
It's okay though. Hey Alex.
Hey Biff. Biff got caught up at work. Should be recording from work. Y'all, alright, so this episode we gonna be talking about
Make us say, oh.
Make us say, listen. Shout out to Klairkia Klairkia. I'm sorry, I can't say your name.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. That's not a diss. So, if you're in the group From My Experience podcast on Facebook, FME_podcast on Instagram, I posted a video of her. She is an artist out in California. Out in California. Check her out on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. She put out a video talking about her dating life. Now, Tori, I'm gonna play it. It is gonna record it, but you're not gonna be able to hear it. So,
no, that's fine. Let them.
So it's only it may be edited. So I will say that it may be edited because I can look at it and tell that it might have some edits in it. But she talks about her perspective on dating. So we're gonna play that so y'all can be on the same page as us. The other topic we're gonna tackle tonight is things we have learned from our past relationships. So basically, we're gonna talk about our point of views of dating and basically discuss her point of view. So I'm gonna play it for y'all right now.
Said, I will not make a commitment without a commitment. I'm no one's girlfriend. And it's really simple. You either see me as your potential wife and you propose and we agree to move forward, or we're dating. Now, I said dating. I didn't say that I was sleeping with multiple people, but it does mean I'm entertaining others. I'm going out on dates with other people because I'm vetting.
No, I said dating.
And you might
I
not
didn't
be
say
it,
that I was
and I
sleeping
might
with
not be it
multiple
for
people,
you.
but it
So
does
if I
mean
become
I'm
your girlfriend,
entertaining
you're putting me
others.
on
I'm going
hold
out
for the
on
world,
dates
and
with
I
other
won't
people
allow this.
because
But
I'm
people fail
vetting,
to
and
understand
you
is that
might
this
not
is a
be it,
two-way
and
street.
I
This
might
is a
not be
two-way.
it for you. So if I become your
You're recording over my recording. I'm gonna play it again, y'all, because Tori the media specialist is fucking up the media. I'll start over.
Said, I will not make a commitment without a commitment. I'm no one's girlfriend. And it's really simple. You either see me as your potential wife and you propose and we agree to move forward, or we're dating. Now, I said dating. I didn't say that I was sleeping with multiple people, but it does mean I'm entertaining others. I'm going out on dates with other people because I'm vetting. And you might not be it, and I might not be it for you. So if I become your girlfriend, you're putting me on hold for the world, and I won't allow this. What people fail to understand is that this is a two-way street. This is a two-way process. I got to know that you're my husband as much as you got to know that I'm your wife. And if I'm your girlfriend, I might be missing out on other opportunities. So if you don't like it, then either put a ring on it or just date me. There's so many women out there who've been on layaway. They've been in girlfriend mode and they're tagged, they're labeled. You can't talk to anybody else because guess what? He's tagged you as my girlfriend. But what is he really giving you to affirm that you're his? Nothing.
All right, so there it is. So basically she says, if we're dating, I can see whoever I want. You can see whoever you want. If you want to commit, you need to go ahead and propose. There's no boyfriend-girlfriend stage. So basically an open relationship up until the engagement. Now, I disagree with the last part she said.
I will not.
Hold on.
You can't talk to anybody else because guess what? He's tagged you as my girlfriend. But what is he really giving you to affirm that you're his?
She said, what is he really giving you to affirm that you're his? To me, if I say you're my girlfriend or my woman and you say I'm your man, that's it. That's a commitment of trust. That means I'm only going to date you and you're only going to date me. That's it. Why do I have to give you something? Because, engagements break all the time. Yes, no, Tori?
Yes, however, I can understand her openness.
Okay.
Yeah, with the girlfriend boyfriend thing, that's cool. However, I think what she was referring to when she's talking about an open relationship was just more so her freedom of being able to do what she wants when she wants, because she's not committed legally, and that's just, you know, her point of view, of course. So it's touchy. It's really, really touchy, but I can understand where she's coming from. Being able to have that freedom, and I mean, shit. If you're just in a relationship with someone, and everyone's different, maybe these are just the men that she's, you know, encountered, but
Is this the real life Nola?
maybe, maybe, yeah. Like, and I don't know if she just got that from that. But if I was her, I guess my mindset would be, okay, I'm not married, so I should be able to date and see, you know, keep my options open. She explained that maybe that person's not for her. So being able to be open and, I guess the word is fluid.
Okay.
To do what she pleases until she has to have that commitment, that real commitment.
So, number one, let me start by saying this, y'all. Her point of view is not quote unquote wrong. It's her opinion. It's the way she chooses to date. Whether or not you choose to engage in that type of dating with her would be up to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I meet a chick and she feels like that, let me know up front. So I'm not disputing anything that she's saying. That's how she feels. That's her opinion. To me, I find I wouldn't be able to do that because I find it fundamentally flawed for a couple reasons. Number one, you're talking about if you want to be with me, then go ahead and propose. So how am I going to get to the point of wanting to propose to you and, you know, basically committing to you forever if I'm seeing 3-4 other chicks, you seeing 3-4 other dudes? That means I'm splitting my quality time amongst other people and there is no commitment. And she also said, you know, what if I'm missing out? You know, I'm labeled. What if there's something better? There's always going to be something better. Like, if you live your life thinking, oh, I'm missing out. Oh,
Not
I'm missing
necessarily,
out.
though.
I mean, if you look hard enough, there is. Like, right now, I have a great career. I love my career. But I'm sure if I looked, I could probably do something that's even better. I have great friends, but I'm pretty sure I could replace every one of my friends and find one better if I were to take the time to look. Like, that.
Wow, you heard what they just... You heard
That's
what
real talk.
Hey, Rob's friends.
Shut up. You
That's
one
crazy.
of them.
My friends are irreplaceable.
But that's real talk. I used to feel like that until some of the people you think are irreplaceable get replaced.
I'm irreplaceable. I am irreplaceable. Look.
Okay.
You know my story. I am irreplaceable.
I feel you, but I'm just saying that to make a point.
You just
like
know about me. You must know about me.
I have another you in a minute. Did you not hear? Exactly. That's the flip side of that. Yeah, I have another you in a minute. But so, and this is a beautiful young lady, by the way, if y'all have not seen her. So to me, that's fundamentally flawed because the reason someone says I do or yes, I will marry you is because you've already proven a commitment beforehand. That's why most women say yes to the engagement. You know, he's already dated me consistently and shown me all the things I need to see to know that I want to be his husband. So that's a hell of a task to do that if I'm dating you and 5 other chicks and then I just happen to find the time with you. But I think now how it will work in her advantage though is if you're dating multiple people, somebody gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get your attention more than others. And then eventually, you know what I mean, you're gonna stick with that one person. But the issue is me as a dude, I don't want to be with someone who has the option of dating other guys. Because if you have the option of dating other guys, what happens when you get pissed off with me, you don't talk to me for 3 days, and that dude hollers at you at Starbucks? Or that dude, you know what I'm saying, sees you in the grocery store. Or that dude sees you at Zaxby's. You mad at me, you know you can date other guys. It could take something small. Instead of working on it and working it out, and that moment of weakness, you may say, you know what? I'm going to give somebody else another chance. I'm going to give somebody else a chance. You're giving all these people chances without really truly giving me the chance that I deserve is how I feel about it. But
it's all about being open-minded.
I guess. I don't understand how I can give you a permanent commitment if I can't even give you a regular commitment first. Like, let me show you that I'm capable of committing before I give you a lifelong commitment. You know what I'm saying?
definitely. And I think that there should be some sort of area where, there is some sort of pre-commitment. I do.
Cause think about it, when
And
you
I
when
think
you
that's considered
engage,
engagement.
when you get engaged and married, that's it. Like there's no options. We're dating each other exclusively. So my question to her would be, well, how long is the engagement? And then
I
here's
believe that I honestly believe that she thinks that boyfriend and girlfriend should be engagement and then engagement should be marriage in a sense. She doesn't believe in the boyfriend girlfriend stage. Because
that's
how many people do you
interesting.
know? Like, I know a good amount of people who have gotten engaged and not got married.
Me
You see
too.
that all of the time.
Right.
You see that all of the time. So and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Some people, even in the household, they believe in, you know, there is no such thing as boyfriend, girlfriend. It's you're getting engaged to be married. And
Right.
if the engagement doesn't work, then you're single. So I get it. I really do understand. It's just a mentality. That is something that is you cannot just, oh, I'm going to start doing that. That's the way you have to already have thought. So that could be something that was taught in her house, or that can be just something that she stands firm enough on, to where that's just that. And I understand. I had to really think about it. But yeah, you can get engaged for 6, 8, a year and 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know people who have been engaged for 4 years, whether, they just waiting
Yeah.
or can't afford a wedding. I don't know. But, that's okay. Because if it's working for her,
Yeah.
it's all power to her.
Judging by that music video. Y'all, by the way, if you go in the group, please
Y'all
click
have
on that
to.
link. Yeah, that I don't know. You're right though. I guess it's just my issue is it would suck to know that the girl I'm dating and into and interested in may go out with her girlfriends or go on a trip to Cali, and there's a strong possibility she's gonna talk to and entertain other guys. Who wants to have that feeling? And the only way I can prevent it, but the only way I can prevent it is to get engaged. Meaning I gotta buy you some type of ring or something, because she said put a ring on it. Will she take the $25 engagement ring? That's the other thing. Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're saying being confident, but no, I mean, you can't, because I'm openly dating. So there's no commitment to you. If I go to Aspen or whatever.
And I agree. I'm just gonna, it's just you and I, big dog. So I'm trying to throw another, point of view in there. Short-term memories.
You said it, but if someone likes you.
If someone likes you, they're going to try to be with you. And they're going to make the effort to spend time with you, regardless as to how many people I'm talking to, and regardless as to who I'm really giving 5 minutes of my time. If I like that Kit Kat, I'm going to get that Kit Kat tomorrow, even though I had a Snickers today. I like that Kit Kat, so I'm going to have it again. If I don't like these M&Ms, I'm not going to eat them again. But if I see an Almond Joy, I'm going to try that, but I like that Kit Kat, so I'm going to keep on going to that Kit Kat until I realize, I don't want anything but that Kit Kat.
Yeah, who wants to sit around for that? And then I don't know. I think it will only suck if if at any point one person likes the other more than the other likes them, then that's when I think it'll cause a problem. But yeah, I think you still need a basis of commitment before you get engaged, because that shit, an engagement ring is expensive, you know what I'm saying, and that's a huge commitment, you know what I'm saying, and that's crazy. But I wouldn't do it. She can do it. That's cool. I ain't mad at her. I just thought it was a very...
And then when she gets engaged, she'll make them say, So it's working for her. Yeah. All power to you, sis. For real.
Yeah, all power to you. I hope it's working for you. I hope your career out in Cali works out. You got music videos. She's on Instagram. Got mad followers. I just DM'd her, so hopefully I can get her on the show. Wouldn't that be great? Would you say?
That'd be freaking amazing.
She's not gonna
That would
respond.
be so amazing.
She's not gonna respond.
Don't say that. Yes, she is.
All right, that's it for that. Okay. What have you learned from your exes? How many exes you got? I only got 2.5.
Where does it start? Because high school, you have high school and things like that. Where does it start?
A serious relationship.
Okay, how many serious relationships do I have? Have I had? I don't have any.
Nope. You said it.
I don't have any. No, I don't have any right now. Okay. One, two, three. Serious relationships where I've said that I love them.
How many?
Three.
3.
Of course, I've had my little. Oh, that didn't count. But yeah, 3 serious ones. You said you had 2.5. What's the half? Y'all were just like, never mind.
Yeah. I was like, never mind.
And she was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like that. Because she was trying to be a virgin till marriage, and I almost smashed after 2 weeks. I was like, and she was my girlfriend at the time, but I was like, ooh, I'm not finna be the one to make you fall short of glory. Nope. I don't want to be that guy ever.
Oh, Rob, she could have loved you.
She engaged with somebody else now. She'll be alright. I'm Mr. Nice Guy. It sucks.
Yeah, you are.
It sucks, but I love being Mr. Nice Guy. Because I'm the one that girls regret. I should have had him when I had a chance. Too bad. I just learned to play my part. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you are who you are. Once you realize who you are in this food chain that we call life, then, I mean, shit, know your role.
You're either going to be an alligator or a minnow.
I'm a shark. Whoa, I just saw some. Why they had to pop up on my IG? You see that? Yeah,
Okay, come on.
Sorry. Ooh. Oh, who is this? That's
solid. Solid as a rock.
All right, sorry. Who is that for real? Why am I following me? Oh, okay.
Recording.
Oh. Okay, sorry. About to DM her from the podcast. Ask her if she want to be on. Ooh. Sorry. All right, my first ex. From kindergarten. What I learned from.
I sat there and started my senior year of high school, and he went back from kindergarten, y'all. He said my first girlfriend was in kindergarten. He's had 3 girlfriends, and how old are you? Holy crap!
Does she count?
No, she does not.
All right.
What did she teach? No. What did you learn from her though?
Nothing.
Okay, then it don't count.
I learned that I can date white girls. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't learn anything at all. Okay, moving forward.
All right. Nah. What was my first? Okay, college. Was my first. I'm thinking about them party line days when I lived in Philly. Ooh. All right. Hey Alexis, if you're listening. Alexis from Philly, that I went to see Big Mama's house with at Franklin Mills Mall. Hey. My first girlfriend in college taught me, one, to pay closer attention to what my girl says to me. I also learned to pay close attention to actions and really take the time to learn someone and their habits. Like, when our relationship went south and she cheated on me, I knew before she said a word because her habits started to change. The way she talked, how often she it changed. There was distance between us, but I could tell I knew something was wrong because I knew her so well. We were friends first, and I just knew her so well. So it really taught me to pay attention to the person you're in a relationship because you will notice little changes. You'll
Pay
notice
attention to their habits.
exactly, and you'll notice when shit changes. And it's funny, like it's kind of like when you started dating them, they had this favorite pair of shoes and they kept wearing shoes and kept wearing the shoes or something like that. And then you start to notice they're wearing those shoes less and less. It's like, hey, baby, you're not wearing those shoes you always wear. What's going on? And they might not even notice. And they might say, oh, it got a hole in the bottom. Or they had some bad insoles and they were hurting my back. I didn't even know you was paying attention to that. Stuff like that. You'll notice stuff about them that they don't notice about themselves. I would say that's the biggest thing I learned from her is just to pay attention to who you're dating and who they are. Because sometimes they'll also let you know that they're not feeling you. They'll put on a front, but you can tell they're not feeling you. This is bothering me. My head looks lopsided. My second one. Well, no, you do your first one.
You said to do my first one?
Yeah, do your first one. Why are you plugging in both? No.
Mind your business.
You are my business. You on the podcast, and we're working together.
All right. So, my first relationship was for 2 years. It was on and off, but it was we were 2 years, and we actually worked together. Oh, he's listening, but hey, that relationship taught me that I had a lot of growing to do. And it taught me to make sure that I was always moving forward. It gets to the point where if you're constantly changing and you see someone's doing the same thing, you obviously don't belong there. You want to make sure you're with someone that's steadily, evolving and changing and moving forward opposed to, going backwards.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely. That was a good one. That made me feel all soulful.
I feel you. Okay. My half a girlfriend, I think we were just at a weird space in our lives. We were like in our mid-20s. And we used to kiss a lot. We would kiss for like 3 hours. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We both really love kissing. Like, that was my thing.
Ew, y'all freaks.
Shut up.
Sorry.
And then, there was conversation and dates. I don't know. We rushed right into it. We rushed into that shit. We committed to each other like a week later. Like, it was ridiculous. And then we broke up. And then we broke up because
I've never moved this fast before, but
yeah, I was like, fuck it. Them lips, yo.
Fuck.
God, man.
It was lust.
It was really lust. God, the next thing you know, I was at her crib, got my dick out and everything. I was just in her bed, asshole naked.
Whoa.
Yeah, it almost went down.
How old were you?
I had to be I was in my first apartment. I'll probably say like 24, maybe 25, maybe before that. Yeah.
Oh, you did.
And I'm like, if I wanted to, I could have had it, but I didn't because I remember she said she wanted to wait till marriage. She was very into the church, and I was just like, they say they freaks, but I was like, I can't be the one. Like, I can't be the one to take your virginity, and
Jesus
I can't
looking at you like this.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had to break up with her afterwards, and I broke up with her because I was like, yo, I'm a bad influence on you. Like, you gave me all these standards and all these things that you was trying to do, and then bust
back, get peeled back like a
banana. Like you let a
like
nigga come through and about to throw all. Yeah, listen, she would have been ruined. That little tight thing.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
With the church skirt.
Listen, no. And she had the nerve to iron with no pants on the next day, and I slapped her butt cheeks. But anyway, yeah. God, I'm terrible, yo. I done missed out on.
Find her on Facebook.
You don't even know. Chill. I will never say her.
Wait a minute.
All right. Go, your next one. I got one more.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right. My second relationship is the one that really dug deep, and you actually know this one.
No, I don't.
Um,
Go ahead.
this is when I had a me pulled on me. Mm, 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 mm. So you remember how you had mentioned, when you start to do crazy things and start to cheat, your patterns start to change.
Yeah.
Well, that was me. Um, and I was going through some stuff, and I told this person, "Hey, this is what I'm dealing with, and I do not want, you know, I don't want to give you negative energy, and I don't want it to rub off on you, so on and so forth." But whole time, like, because I went through it, I kind of was doing me. And
You were being a McNasty pants?
I'm a virgin. But more
saying
so,
that.
Listen to me. I'm recording.
Okay, you're a virgin.
Thank you.
Born again virgin.
I'm a boring version.
I said a born again virgin. Go ahead.
A born again. Yes, I'm very much. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. All right. But I was doing me, and I was emotionally, just doing whatever. And all of a sudden, that person didn't care anymore. And then I'm like, wait, what's going on? Come to find out, they were cheating on me the whole time. Broke my little heart. And I still think about this person to this day. I always go check up on them and things like that. I'm blocked on everything. Literally everything. They hit me with, "I'm sorry you had to find out like this."
Yeah, that's when I first met you and you told me everything. So that's not who not who you were with a couple weeks ago? That was a different one?
No, that I haven't talked to this person in 3 years.
Okay. Why'd you dang me?
Since
gotta know who I'm
talking about another one.
Okay.
Another one. Yeah, really.
Yeah, you got him. Listen.
I do not.
You had
not anymore, at least.
You had him. No, you got him. Yeah, I had him. No, don't play.
I do not.
I FaceTimed you when I was at work. You got him.
This was literally yesterday. And it's not them. It's just one person. And I'm chilling. I am chilling.
I ain't gonna blow your spot up.
You just did. Hey, world.
No, I didn't. Trust
44 minutes and 7 seconds later.
You want me to blow your spot up?
No, please stop.
All right. My last girlfriend.
Getting hot in here.
You stupid. My last girlfriend taught me to pay attention. I guess it was a reiteration of paying attention to the actions, and also it taught me be very careful of someone else's actions and which you're sacrificing for a relationship. Like, I gave up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I gave up a lot of stuff, and in hindsight, to me, my opinion, she wasn't making an equal sacrifice. She basically leveraged herself to whether or not we worked out, she'd be straight, and I wasn't doing the same, because I'm like this: if we going in, let's go in. You know what I'm saying? But she had like a very strong plan B, and I did not. And I had to slap some shit together when I realized the shit was going to be over. You know what I'm saying? I had to basically hit the fucking reset button on my life. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to her, like, nobody cheated, nobody really did anything wrong. We just grew apart in two different directions. And I was just with someone who decided that they didn't know themselves. You know what I'm saying? I know them because their habits and some things like that are still the same. They're doing better in some aspects of their life. But a lot of shit changed in the midst of the relationship. And I feel like before I jumped and did too many things, like moving in with her, I should have dated her longer.
I remember you telling me about.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had dated for a minute, but we had spent so much time together, and I thought what I was seeing was it. And, you saying stuff, and I'm taking you at your word. I'm taking you at your word. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I learned. Just be very careful of what you're giving up, and watch that other person. If they're not giving up stuff like you giving up stuff, then you need to be weary of that, because you don't want to put yourself in a compromising position.
That was great. Proud of you. You've grown. Finally.
Shut up. Your next one.
Before I give you my last one, I have a question for you, Rob.
What's up?
If these people are listening, do you think they're going to say something to you about it?
None of them are listening.
All right, word.
They wouldn't say anything to me about it. None of them talk to me. None of my exes talk to me anymore. My first one, I already told the story in the past. I already told the story in the past podcast. First one from kindergarten, I don't know where the fuck she is. My one from college, we don't talk anymore. It got ugly throughout the years, not from my perspective, from her perspective, because of the way it ended. But when we see each other, we're cordial. The last one, once we broke up, she was upset naturally that I broke up with her, but now she's engaged, so she has no reason to talk to me
Y'all,
anyway.
let me tell you, Rob and I have the same alma mater, and it doesn't matter where it is, but we have the same one. So I may know this person.
No, you don't. You don't know any of these people.
Either way, this is an alma mater of blank university. So
yeah, all three of them went to school with me too.
But they went to our school?
Yeah. If you got some old yearbooks, they're in there. My last girlfriend, we had a really good friendship, and I called her I can't remember how long ago. But I told her, I was like, I want my friend back. Like, we used to have fun. We used to go out and hang out and shit. And I'm like, just because we not dating no more don't mean we can't be friends. But clearly she said, fuck that. So apparently I must have, I don't know. Maybe I hurt her deeper than I thought, or did some shit I really didn't realize. But that never manifested. So I shot my shot for my friendship, and that shit didn't work. So onward with that.
My first relationship, they're still doing the same thing they were doing when we were together when I was 14. So
damn.
That's my point. The second person is doing absolutely amazing, and I'm very, very so proud of this person. About to graduate and has a lot going for them. That's what really attracted me to them. Okay. So my last relationship. What did my last relationship teach me? Okay. So a couple of things, and I'm going to name 3 very quickly.
A couple is 2.
1.
Go ahead.
I never said 3.
Yes, you did.
A few things.
Okay.
Well, he's been going on me all night, y'all. All night. I don't know if it's because his Biff isn't here or what.
No, because you took Alex's side and you tried to play me. Go ahead.
I'm going to call Alex as soon as we're done here. Anywho.
Yeah, go ahead.
My last relationship taught me a few things. I'm going to name 3 since he called me out. 1. Never allow someone to feel as though you are worthless. You always have purpose. No matter if you know it or not, it's there. We're all here for a reason. It's just figuring out who we complement, and where we're supposed to be. Because our divine purpose has already been established. It's all about execution and how we're going to get there.
I agree.
That's my first point. Second point, it kind of retracts all the way back to the very beginning of this conversation, the beginning of this podcast. Do not submit to someone unless you are married. Full submission. You are not supposed to fully submit to someone unless you are legally bound. And I made that mistake and got reprimanded from it terribly. Terribly. Because submission is not just a physical thing. It's a mental thing. And I'll leave it at that. That's my second point.
Mm-hmm.
And my third point is you never know. Never go to bed angry. Ever. Ever. Never end a conversation or never finish a conversation without it either being resolved. Well, without it being resolved. And that's either you agreeing to disagree and moving forward. Because you really never know what's going to happen. You're here for a good time, not a long time. So it's about making sure that you live the best of it to your capabilities. Yeah.
That's profound.
I'm going to give those 3 surface ones. Because I could, this last relationship really, it was a reset button for me, for real.
Right.
Yeah, let's just go with that. It was because of everything that's happened. Like, after this relationship concluded, I'll say, I kind of had to find myself all over again because everything I knew was to be certain wasn't. So that's crazy. So those 3 points kind of is something that I can reflect on moving forward because I know what I want in someone. I know what I don't want in someone. And those 3 things kind of help you differentiate what you want and what you don't.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's profound, for real. No, I'm glad you went there, and I applaud you for doing that. It takes a lot of strength because I know what you've been through in detail. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you. Hopefully, those of you out here listening, you got something from that. We joke and we talk a lot of shit on here, but we also want you to get something from it. If you're going through something, or if you have any questions or anything, y'all know y'all can email us from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com. But listen to the show. Go back and listen to some of the past shows. We talk about we touch on some of the same things, but every episode is about something very, very different. You know what I'm saying? But just pay attention in your relationship. I think that's just the going theme. Like, who are you becoming? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you're not becoming a better version of yourself, or right, excuse me, if you're not becoming a better version of yourself or becoming, Rob, who is now the father, or whatever,
Rob 2.0, Rob 3.0, Rob 4.0.
Right. That's what it should be. You should not find yourself sad, miserable, upset, none of those things, no matter who you with. So I don't know. That's all I got.
I think that's a great closing.
Yeah, that's a great closing.
Good job. High five.
We just high-fived each other on the camera. So, once again, thank everyone for the support and thanks for listening. From My Experience Podcast, we are on iTunes. Google Play coming soon. Got some technical difficulties. I got to compress all the episodes and blah, blah, blah. We're on SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, and probably like some other places I've never heard of. Instagram, FME_podcast, and Facebook, From My Experience Podcast. Again, if you have a topic you want to discuss or you want to ask some questions and you want us to talk about on the show, send us an email from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com.
And also, if you all have people that you want to add to the group, we are definitely open to it. Of course, we have to approve them, but you can definitely share our group. Because that's where we post most of our information, most of the videos, most of our topics, they are coming from the group, and it's definitely interactive. So definitely share with your friends, loved ones, all of that.
Yes, thank you. She's right. I'm working on the Instagram thing, but I don't know. Facebook is just streamlined, is easier, and there's we got like 700 people in the group already. So we're gonna try to do more on Instagram, but nobody really converses on Instagram unless you're famous. They'll like the shit out of your stuff, but no one engages as much. But anyway, Alex, Biff, y'all whack. We'll holla.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Peace.